Guys, it's Kim, and I am going to come on early with a Saturday morning makes. Fall in from Jill Norwood, and Anna White has her fall into August. So I have a few projects for that because I am leaving tomorrow. So excited. It's just a little trip, but it's fun. Anyway, Margaret and I. So I wanted to share some projects, and I did go to Goodwill, so I wanted to share what I found there, and then I will be back next week. Okay, so first of all, somebody asked the name of this paper pad, and I cannot now. I was trying to tell her that I would find out when I came to my trailer, but then my comments disappear once I respond, so I am here to tell Autumn Blaze is the paper pad I believe she was referring to, and it is a recollection, so there you go. Have I used... Okay, so I'm going to start out. I got this today, and I did play with a little bit. This little deer by Catherine Breen. It's interesting spelling of her. Catherine. Anyway, it's just called, it's a Biggs die. What is it called? The number is 665347. I got it on Amazon. Christmas character. They didn't put a lot of thought into that. So anyway, I swear to God, I started out by coloring it because I couldn't find any gray, and I didn't like that. I wanted to do a light gray. Anyway, I'm not going to get rid of this. And then I did the face. Now, this one doesn't have ears because I was going to glue the ears, but it was a whole thing. And I was just like, okay, I found gray. I did color the antlers because those do come out separately. And I put a little dot from Diamond Press on there for the nose because it does come up with dots. And I just drew in the eyes again. What I wasn't happy with was the ears. I just wanted pink on the inside. It kind of shows, I thought these would be separate. And they're actually kind of look like they're outlined. Anyway, I went around and around and around. So I just made my own inside ears by cutting the same head and doing the whole ear thing. It's a whole thing. I mean, look at this little deer, and it took me forever to figure this out. But I was going to Copic color the whole darn thing, but it ended up just being the antlers. And there's only one antler, so you got to cut that piece out twice. So yeah, I just was a little disappointed with, because you want the ears to be a different color, so they should have had it be a separate piece. But that's just my... So I wanted to, and I saw this on... B5 Designs, Tia. Sorry, Tia, it's late. It's 9 o'clock. For me, that's late. Anyway, so there is that. I was wrestling that bike. I forgot how many times I folded it. Because we're going to take our bikes with us. And yes, we're wearing helmets. I told my son, everybody says I should wear a helmet. He goes, well, sure they do. They're all older ladies. Like, love you, Eric, if you're watching. He keeps me hopping, I tell you, and I love him dearly. When I sit there and piss and moan, it's just out of love. Anyway, so I found this stamp in my stuff, and I wanted to color these guys up. I did a little bit different. My outfits on those, I didn't want them in black. Are they supposed to be witches? I did them in purple. And then I used Distress ink pads, different ones, to watercolor in to get the brick effect. So let me show you what I did, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. So I Copic colored pretty much all of it except for the brick. And I just went in with a whole bunch of different, I get these little cubes of the Distress, and just put it on a plastic mat, and then use my water brush of different colors, browns and kind of brick red, fire brick red, and I think it turned out really cool looking. And of course, then I'm doing my mice with my chalks. There's the broom was Copic colored. And then I got that new, I don't have it over here, paper pad from Recollections, so I use this as the background. and cut out a couple of images to corner. Now this, see how this is cattywampus? That's because I cut it too small, and I thought, I am not cutting it again. So I just made it askew, and I really like how it looks. A lot of things that I do, I end up liking, but it's from fixing a mistake. So, you know, whatever. But yeah, their little outfits are purple for me. I didn't really want to do black. But I'm really happy with how the brick came out. So I may do a color with me and show you how I did the brick. So let me know below if that's something you want me to do. When I get back next week, I could do that, if there's enough interest. Then I had this image sitting around, so I ended up, it's a wood stamp that I'd colored a while back. I grabbed this blue dotted snowflake paper when I started coming out here a lot. And I only grabbed like one 12 by 12, and look at how much, I've gotten so many things out of it. So let's see if I have it here. Yes, this is a frame die that I got off Alley. I don't know who or when or why or where, but, and it comes with different, all these different sizes, and then you can do the inner piece and the outer piece. So, of course, I didn't figure that out till I was kind of doing it. But so this one is 2 different big pieces with the frame. I just think that turned out super cute. Then this is the image I did the color with me to show you how cute I do my chalks for my house mouse. And then I went in again and painted with the distress ink pads, some purple in there, and then so I watercolored it in, and then I just took a gel pen in purple and went around and did a background. And I like how the different hues, so it's, I wanted it to kind of be a nighttime thing. And I love the purple, so yeah, that was fun. And again, so this one I did do the inside. It matches the border on the one size up, if that makes sense. So you can frame them. Very cute though. Look at them. His little fangs, his little tummy. Somebody's like, oh, I never thought of doing chalk and Copics. Yeah, you can do chalks, you can watercolor. Isn't that what mixed media is? I don't hear that term as much as I used to. Then I had this one I got at a Goodwill, I believe, or that super garage sale of a lifetime. Isn't he cute? So it's Scarecrow. This is Ghostly Scarecrow. And it's a penny black 1997. So I just bought that. I'm really sorry I didn't bring it over. Paper pad from Michael's. When you pick up in the store, at least right now they're giving you a $5 reward. So there you go. I order it online, use my Rakuten, so get money that way, and then I get $5. So, you know, there's ways to get around all this. And I had my 40% off on that paper. So it had this cute, of course I like the dotted paper, and then that frame again. And behind him I should have done more of a nighttime. I'm not real happy with the background, just because it's too much like his hat. It should be nighttime, not day. Anyway, whatever. But it is what it is. I started with chalks, and then I didn't really like how that was coming out, so then I went in with distress inks in a blue china glaze, I think, or china, broken china, that's it. And a little bit of Copics on the edges, and then Copic the grass on the bottom. But yeah, he's cute. It's just, there's a moon there. It should be darker. But I didn't really want, I don't know. I get all fussy. So that are my projects for fall in August for Anna White, and an early Satmorn makes, because I'm going on a little vacay before reality hits next week. So there you go. Okay. So then I just made a quick drive, because I thought every Wednesday at Goodwill was senior day. Now, once a month, I'm like, really? A senior should get something. So here we go, but this is still too cute. You know me and my bee tiered tray. So it's supposed to have a candle in there. It is by Lang Candles Ltd. Lang.com. But I just thought it was so cute. And I could put something in there, but I probably won't. So it looks like a little house, bird house, with bees all the way around on a vine. And bees even on top. So there you go. My brother-in-law was weed eating. They live near a beach, but he has to go down these steep stairs. Anyway, he hit a wasp nest, and they just covered him. And he ran quite a ways up this hill, up these steep stairs. Still had them in his shirt and his clothes, everything. Got in his hot tub, and they all died on top trying to get to him underwater in that hot tub. Creepy. I'm glad it wasn't me, because I would have been a swollen up mess. Okay. He's okay, though. He took some Benadryl. He's good to go. All right. I was talking to my sister. She goes, I gotta go. My husband's... It hurt. And I was like, oh my God. So, Eric, the one that I talked about, I miss them so much. That was such a good visit. Anyway, he likes these. I'm going to have this at my house, but I thought it was really cute. It's a ball jar. Now, he's not going to like the handle. He was explaining it's the heart one where it brings your finger in. He might not mind this because at least your fingers are not, I don't know. Yep. He's my dad all over again. He really is. So, for your refreshment, not for hot products or home canning. Don't can with this. Anyway, I thought it'd be fun to have that as a glass at my house. So I got that in honor of my son. Okay, then I didn't have a lot of stuff. I mean, the place was it's a big Goodwill, and there's pretty empty. So I'm thinking I'm getting 30% off, which I didn't, but that's okay. I like this one. I think it may have been used. It looks a little, like you can see a little bit on there. But it's a PSX Gardening. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh. I just love it. So I got that one. And then I got this Stampin' Up one. Oh, that one was $5.99. See, I thought I was getting 30. Whatever. And then I got this Stampin' Up set. It looks like something is missing. If anybody knows the name of this set, it doesn't have it on here. Anyway, let me show you instead of sitting there staring at it. Look at the little kid. Kind of vintage looking images. And then, let's see, the little girl, there's a sticker over her. They have never been used. They were mounted on here, that's it. Isn't she cute? Look at that. What is that one where they do the hair like that? It's Trick or Treat is in there. Maybe it says on here. Oh, this is not a Stampin' Up. This is from Ben Franklin, a PSX. That's okay. I'll take it. And this is Stampin' Up 2003. This is Stampin' Up Stamp 2003. So this is from the set. Look at her with her little garland and her cape on. My sisters, I was the youngest by like 8 and 9 years. And so their job, I don't know if they decided it was their job or what, or they were really told this is your job, but to dress me up every Halloween. And there's some pictures. I should get out my old book. I got my parents' version. I made all the members of my family. My dad took pictures all the years growing up. Anyway, so I made photo albums out of the slides, had them developed. And one page is just all the different things. One year I was a robot, which was a boxes spray painted silver. Another year I was like the Tin Man. I mean, it's a hoot, and a clown. And anyway, one year I was a greeting card, and my sister was a good artist, but I had like 3 coats on, and I remember being so hot. Good. Anyway, yeah. So, and $2.99. There was a whole bunch of these. The gal took one, and she goes, copycat. She was kind of teasing me, but I go, there's plenty to go around. She only took the one, and she was walking away, so I don't think she was mad, but I was like, okay. $2.99. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably should have grabbed another set, but $3. I don't know. I don't know if these are handmade or if this is just, I don't really know what I'll do with them. But they were cute, so I grabbed them. Again, thinking 30% off. Woohoo! Yeah, no. Okay, and my last thing, I think this is adorable. $3.99. And it's not anything collectible or anything. It looks like it came from Ross. But it's a chalkboard box. And it has the handles. So, you know, I could decorate that up. I could write something on there, whatever I want. Take it to my classroom. I should have looked closer. It's got a little bit of Scoobies on it. A little bit of bunging. But that's okay. Put a little ribbon on there. Bada bing, bada boom. You get yourself a cute box. So there you go. And plus I needed a holder for all my stuff. I think that's interesting. Trick or treat. I'll have to look up this set. If somebody knows what the name of this set is, let me know. That's always fun to look them up and get ideas for the images. All right, guys. I hope everybody has a good... I will check in probably next week when we get back. We might... Where we are going, I didn't even look that close, is a Airbnb, and it's outside of town where we're heading. And, yeah, no Wi-Fi. It's like, oh... Anyway, so I'll try to film. I don't know if I'll be able to upload. Like here at my trailer, I can use I have cellular data. But I don't know if it'll work there. It does here, because I'm kind of up on a hill. Oh, speaking of that, I met the gentleman who lives behind me. And I was sitting there wrestling my bicycle, trying to get it into the car, which I probably shouldn't be doing. But anyway, and he goes, I wanted to ask you, he says, this used to be my mom's trailer. And she bought it in 2006. So it's a 2006, which I knew that. But anyway, and he was saying that it's never been on the road, and she loved it, and he thought he had an extra key. So he said, try this key. And so it was nice to finally meet. They live right behind me. They have this same, I have a roof built on top of mine. I think I've shown it. So it protects it. I mean, this thing could last forever. I mean, it's not going anywhere with a deck off of it. So I could raise that up and pull this out, but I don't plan to unless I needed to replace it. But yeah, so it was interesting to meet him. I was kind of glad, but I'm just like sweating. He's probably thinking, who is this woman? Anyway, so it was nice to meet him. But all right, you guys, next week. I'm gonna do some kind of giveaways. I have some extra things where I purchased more than one time one set from Creative Expressions, and a couple other things as I'm going through my stuff, I'm finding I either have doubles or stuff I just don't think I'll use. So I'm going to do some giveaways hopefully next week, and then it's back to work. So all right, guys, take care and have an awesome week and weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.